All right, folks. We are back. Sorry, I had the microphone muted. We're back. We were killed, believe it or not. What killed the stream was not the game. Was not anything else. It was actually, I tried to alt-tab out of the game to read your comments, and fucking Steam was like, hey, wait a minute, I want to update. And fucking Steam killed it. So we didn't ask Valve's express written consent. So fucking, yeah, it froze my entire fucking computer, which is pretty crazy. Oh, my PC is pretty well upgraded. It's pretty well future-proof, folks. I got gigs upon gigs upon gigs of memory on this fucker. But, yeah, so thanks, Steam! Fucking salute! We will continue on with Cuphead, but let's go ahead and answer some of the questions and so forth.
Yes, where did we leave off? I don't know how, when we got frozen and everything, but, did you answer the top 10 bande dessinée videos in the future?
Yeah, at some point I would love to give recommendations on bande dessinée. I've already recommended a few. I've recommended Elric, I've recommended The Long Tomorrow, and a few others. But yeah, I'd absolutely love to.
And Peyton Sloan donated $5. Dear Mr. Fist, I recently learned my copy of Death Wish 2 has a certain controversial scene edited out. This has brought me sadness. Advice? P.S. Don't share this with your manslave Terengel.
What? I'm sorry, hold on. Oh, the version of Death Wish, you got the cut version. You got the theatrical cut version.
Yeah.
Sadly, dude, that was the version that was bandied about for many, many, many years. But fortunately, Shout Factory recently released, and I mean really recently, just a few months ago, finally released the uncut version of Death Wish 2 for Blu-ray, and I got it. And it's fantastic. It's even got commentary from the guy who wrote the book Bronson's Loose and Bronson's Loose Again, which are like kind of unofficial Bronson biographies. They're kick-ass. So let me start this game up.
And hope it doesn't crash again.
It ain't gonna crash.
In the meantime, Annette Chevier donated $2. Elvira or Morticia Adams?
I would have said Elvira until she started fucking getting political and shit. She can fuck off.
Paula Dew donated $2. Cruel Force is a black thrash metal band from Germany.
Oh, okay. Never heard of them.
And Chevikas is how I think that's pronounced. Donated 100 rubles. Thank you very much. Composer name was Henrik Gorecki.
Yep.
Also, let me hack your election in the name of Obama. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. You don't.
If you keep making those donations to the DNC, you know.
Ballistic Bread donated $5. Thoughts on EVS as an artist and a potential Tariq voice. White supremacist. I don't know what Tariq sounds like. I only hear about what a Nazi he is. Lol.
Who?
Thoughts on EVS?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
EVS. No, it's not ringing a bell.
Eddie Van Shalen.
And Vorig Waff.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're referring to.
Donated $2. Donating just to concur, the Chili Peppers blow ass.
They sure do. And they sure do repeat choruses 9 billion times.
We've only got a few more here. Might as well finish them up. Best Way Killer donated $5. Ever seen the movie Slapshot? I know you're not a hockey fan, but as a comedy in general, it's absolutely hilarious. One of Paul Newman's best roles.
I've never even heard of it, let alone watched it or enjoyed it. So I'm sorry, I don't.
Sonic R1.
I don't go out of my way to watch hockey movies. I don't.
Sonic R1 donated $5.
I'm nearly Canadian enough.
This game is harder than the freeze-dried ice cream sandwich I am currently eating.
Oh man, you fucker. You fucker. Share it. Especially if it's one of those Mississippi Mud ice cream bars. Oh. fuck.
I love those.
Jesus, they're good.
Javikas donates yet another 100 rubles. Thank you. Any idiot that says this game is like Dark Souls should know that DSP beat it. Also, I still want to hack your election. Well,
Okay.
we've only got a handful.
Well, you're entitled.
Pragmatic Culture donated $5. Oh yeah, you can walk around without me. Love the crazy lib shit stories from a stream or two ago. Got any more of those?
What was the one I told last time?
You were standing in line.
Oh. No, that was the story of T-Hawk.
Oh. Did you? No, I mean, did you tell the one of you standing in line when you were voting, and there was this like woman or something?
Oh yeah, when I went to vote in the primary.
Let's hear that one. I want to hear that one, Uncle RazörFist.
So I got interviewed by the Associated Press, believe it or not, during the primary, and I mean it's on video and everything. But they so I'm standing in line, and there were huge lines in the primaries here in Arizona because basically the establishment hacks were trying to stop people from voting for Trump and Bernie Sanders. I mean, because someone fucked up and decided that they were going to reduce the number of polling locations and allow you to vote at any polling location. So because they were allowing everyone to vote at every polling location, they reduced the number of them. And what resulted, you combine that with a celebrity running for president and an incredibly contentious election and a high turnout, and you wind up with lines around the block. And when I say around the block, I mean literally around the block, folks. In fact, I took pictures and shit. I think I put them on Twitter the day of. It was fucking crazy. It was absolutely crazy. So we were outside standing in line for so fucking long that there were people from the press just walking around interviewing people. And so I'm standing here in line, and there's this shrill bitch behind me, a Bernie bitch, who's just like, she's like, well, I don't want to talk about politics. I know you're not supposed to talk about politics in these lines. And she was annoying. She would have been annoying even if I agreed with everything she said politically. But she's like, I know you're not supposed to talk about politics, but, you know, I'm sure you're going to vote the same way I am. She said this to the lady like next to her. She could just not shut the fuck up. And she's talking about Bernie and how we need free healthcare in this country and how, it's time to it's time to I think personally I think it's time for a socialist president. I think it's time for as if FDR and Woodrow Wilson weren't fucking socialists. I think it's time for a socialist reform in this country. I think that's time. She's right behind me the whole time. And this is in Phoenix, so you can imagine in like Chicago or some liberal metropolis how many of these cunts there were. But I'm standing in line and I'm hearing this the whole time, and I'm just like smirking to myself like, oh my god, if this woman only knew. And she would periodically turn to me and ask me something completely innocuous, not political, and I'd give her polite responses and go back to waiting in fucking line. And the AP guy walks over and he asks her, hey, would you like to be interviewed about the election and how you're gonna vote or whatever? She's like, no, that's okay, I think I'm gonna pass, whatever. Girl next to her passes, guy in front of me passes. He turns to me and he says, hey, would you like to be interviewed about the election? And I'm like, sure. And so right next to her, she's like 5 inches from me, I'm interviewed about the election. And I go into basically the exact same rant that I went into in my explaining the God Emperor's Ascent video that I recorded. I basically cut that promo right there in the fucking line. And this bitch goes as soon as the guy walks away, as soon as he's gone, she never says another goddamn word to me the rest of the fucking time. And we had another hour and a half at least to wait in this fucking line. It was goddamn great. She gave me the shittiest look imaginable.
And before we continue, Hellhammer fan donated $5, and he wrote a joke. And you're gonna read this joke because I've taken one too many hits already.
What's up? I don't know where it is. Here's a joke for y'all. Why do they put cotton in pill bottles? To remind noble African Americans that before they were drug dealers, they were cotton pickers. Jesus Christ. Thank you, sir. I appreciate the immediate demonetization we'll have here. Join! Thank you.
Yay, I'm here too.
Okay, what are we gonna do here?
Do you want to try to finish off Flower Man?
Oh, fine.
You thought you were me, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
That is so confusing. When it's only a minor palette swap.
It's blue and red. Come on. You can do this.
Alright. Alright, you flower fuck!
Here goes.
It's personal now. It's personal.
I'm glad it saved all my upgrades.
Jesus.
Watch
You have to
out.
take damage
Look out!
from the vine itself just sitting there?
Kill it.
Alright.
Oh, God, the rebound.
Alright. Alright, you pointy nose pissant.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh, that actually got me. That is some bullshit. Yeah, I got one. It's one less that we have to deal with. Look out! Oh, shit. Thank you.
Jesus.
No! Oh, yeah!
Ooh!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh,
No!
look out! Just try to finish him off.
This is a bit much. Did it knock me off the platform?
It pushes you back when you use your
That was bull with a side of shit. Alright.
Look out!
Oh.
I'm gonna try to catch the pink one. Fuck. Well, well. So much for that plan. Look out! Oh, fuck, that was me.
Holy God. Take it, you flower fuck. Take it. Ah, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus! Try to find the pink one. Yeah! That's one less to deal with. Look out!
What the fuck? What can you even do?
Get on the platform that he's not gonna vine.
Oh, I see. He kind of telegraphs it.
Oh no! Oh, fucking save me! Oh, yes! I can use
Just
my super. I can use my-
barely.
I'm just gonna do it.
Good man.
Shoot,
Well
shoot,
done.
shoot. This is it. We can do it. We can do it. Use your supers. Do it all.
Got him! Ha! You fuck! You
I knew
Alan Moore looking fuck.
I just had to save it. That's all I had to do.
There we are. Whew!
First try. 0 deaths.
This ain't
My palms are sweating.
Let's see. Hellhammer fan donated another $2. Sorry for the repeat. Well, you don't have to donate to say you're sorry. Jesus. Ballistic Bread donated $2. Ethan Van Shriver. My bad, lol.
Ethan Van Shiver, the
Shiver,
artist?
yeah.
What about him?
EVS. That was the question back there.
Oh, okay. What was his question?
Thoughts on EVS as an artist and a potential white supremacist? I only hear about what a Nazi he is, lol.
Because he dares to not completely fucking disavow anyone at all who doesn't agree with the slacktivist left in the comic book medium. Ethan Van Shiver's one of my favorite artists, actually. I really like his, I think he was the... he was kind of the saving grace for the otherwise shitty Grant Morrison New X-Men run. Like, once he jumped on that book, he was really kick-ass. But then they kept bringing on Igor Kordy and a bunch of other shitty guys. His Green Lantern's really good. His cover, he did a cover for Batman the Shadow, or for the Shadow Batman from Dynamite, the new one. And it's really, really good.
Is that out yet?
Yes, it is. I have the first issue.
God damn, I want to read that.
Ethan Van Sciver, he's always been one of my favorites, and it's good to know he's not a brainwashed tit.
Sir Waffle donated $20. Thank you very much. Very generous. If you could sacrifice the entire state of California to get the opportunity to interview Lemmy and/or Freddie Mercury, would you ask them? What would you ask them? Oh, because there is no question you would.
Yeah, there is no.
That's the joke.
Good delivery, Darren Gill.
I'm the best. I'm gonna walk over to you.
I would ask them. You know what I would ask Freddie Mercury is how he actually felt about Made in Heaven, the album they made immediately, and then I would ask him to teabag Adam Lambert, although he would probably enjoy it.
Hellhammer fan donated another $2. Thoughts on Thulian perspective?
That would be Varg.
Oh.
He's an obnoxious cunt, and I wish fucking Euronymous had been quicker on the draw.
Yeah.
I wish it's hilarious. Like even if we assume everything they said about Euronymous is correct, even if we assume that he was planning to kill Varg, which is laughable that he would open the door for Varg in his underwear if he actually planned to murder the guy. Even if we assume all of that is fucking true, fuck it. I wish Euronymous killed Varg. I wish he had carried out an assassination of Varg. I wish he had fucking killed him. We would have had better music. Mayhem would have continued to be relevant instead of fucking slagging off into obscurity. And Burzum wouldn't have released a bunch of goddamn keyboard fucking synth pop records. So, his fucking spooky Halloween sound effect records. Fuck him.
Panzergoob donated $2. Rageaholic Cinema Heavy Metal. Ooh, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, that's been on the master list for quite a while.
Ooh. Also, you skipped my question a while ago. Oh, yes, Best Trek Girl.
Oh, for me, it would probably be one of the Daxes.
Yeah.
Ezri or Jadzia. You know, take your fucking pick.
I was partial to Jolene Blaylock, or how.
Oh, her character was ass, though.
Oh, she was hot, though.
Drug-addicted Vulcan. Like, she was... her character never went anywhere.
And Dirty Dan donated $2. Here's another $2. God fucking speed. Thank you, Dirty Dan.
Godspeed, sir.
Let's go...
Yeah, let's go over here to the fucking shmup level, shall we?
Oh, I've been looking forward to this.
Alright, what's that? You two want to fly in a plane like I do? Ha! You're not shitting in any... shitting. You're not sitting in any cockpit till you study those blueprints. Okay, oh, here we go. Another incredibly challenging tutorial. Have your 18 years of experience in gaming journalism prepared you for this, sir?
I'll try not to swallow my tongue. Oh god, I'm already lost. Where am I?
Alright.
This ain't over.
I'm so cute.
Special is... okay, B. Right.
Oh yeah, and when you do your special and it's full, you turn into a bomb.
Yeah, you turn into a bomb.
This
Turn into
ain't
Blade Runner
over.
2049.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Threatening Zeppelin.
I don't remember this being terribly challenging.
Good day for a well
Look at how smooth the animation is.
I know, it really is a marvel. Oh, shit. Oh, jeez, that's a little faster. Okay, that was stupid of me.
Funny
Are you trying to call her a cow?
Yeah.
Why is my fucking controller stuck on vibrate?
No comment.
Yeah.
Look out.
Oh, just missed.
Oh,
Jesus, got us both.
damn.
Well, at least the vibrating stopped.
It's surely brewing. It's on.
Oh.
Shit. Like steered into that. Would you fucking stop, controller? This game's got a few kinks, folks.
This ain't over.
Damn straight it's not
That
over.
wasn't my fault.
Look out. Warned you.
Yeesh. Do it, Rocketeer! I'm the Rocket Man! Nice! Right in the face, you might get this!
Pow, right in the kisser.
You might get this, sir!
What's this?
What the fuck? I don't remember her doing that.
Sagittarius.
Jesus!
Yeah.
It's surely brewing. It's on.
Why, that's just plain cheap! Ah, shit.
Ow. Look out.
Ah. She really doesn't telegraph that by much.
I'm just using timing. I'm like, it's probably time for an attack.
Yeah, like, you kind of have to just take a wild guess a little bit. Get her! Good man.
Oh, that almost got
JC,
me.
a bomb.
A bomb! Get out of there! Look out. Gemini. I recognize.
Can you...
Yeah.
Thank you! Holy shit. What the fuck?
Look out. Oh. Circle. Circle around.
Whoa!
No, you don't.
Get her!
The other way.
Woo!
Oh! Oh! Come on, yeah! Watch out for her deadly laughter. Get her! I don't know if that...
Yeah, I don't know if that hit her or the projectile. Shit.
Oh, I tried to get to you. Fuck. Oh.
We were very close.
This match will be
I know, she doesn't take a whole lot of punishment, from what I remember.
No! Damn it, I saw it coming too. Taurus.
Alright. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Alright. You know, I'd love to enjoy this game, but it's inspired by all those racist cartoons.
I don't see any fucking crows in this, okay?
I don't see 3-year-olds
This ain't
smoking
over.
cigars and drinking whiskey. So,
Oh, this bullshit again. Watch out.
I wish this game had that in it. It should have that in it.
Shit, that hit me. I'm coming.
Ah.
I'm coming! Chosen! No!
Whoa.
Save me, save me, save me! Oh no, that's gonna hit the...
Yeah, I knew it.
Help, help,
Really
help,
bad timing. Ah, I
Oh.
tried. Sorry.
help. Don't get dead.
Fuck.
Oh. We can do this.
this match
So
will
how
be
hard is she inspired by olive oil?
Here goes.
Ah.
damn it.
Jesus Christ, stop hitting me with that shit. That is so fucking
That doesn't bode well for the rest of the try.
Get it! Good man.
This ain't over.
No! Damn it. Look out. Oh. Watch out for her laugh. Don't. Oh.
I hate how fucking fast that is.
Look out! Sagittarius again. Oh, god damn it.
That is such bullshit.
You gotta fucking...
Fucking heat-seeking stars, come on.
Thank you.
Get him. Get him, get him, get him!
It took a while to
Yeah,
detonate.
what the hell was that?
Look out. Oh.
Like I said, there's a little jank in this game, where occasionally the hit detection's a little... What the fuck?
Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. Good shot.
How is this bitch not dead?
Final phase.
We got her!
Charge up that meter.
What the fuck? She's moon-faced!
Too much. Help.
Oh, I almost... Come on, I was right there.
No. People are seeing how bad we are at video games.
There's no
Ow.
shame in losing to this game. Oh, there's a little shame.
Just a little.
What a shame. What a rotten way to die.
Look out. Ah.
Come on.
1 HP again.
Good, 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 good.
Look out. Oh, I hate Sagittarius. No, no. And they come back.
That is such bullshit.
They come back.
Why even shoot an arrow when those things are fucking heat seekers?
No, why are they coming after me? Oh my god, we got hit by the same fucking bullet. This is embarrassing.
I beat, just for the record, I beat this in 2 tries.
2?
In my, yeah, for a single player, I beat
There
this
must
in 2
be
tries.
something more to it, like
Yeah.
she gets more health or we're doing less damage.
I don't know. I think it's just that there's more enemies. I think they add more enemies. Because I don't really remember there being this many, like, underlings and shit on screen.
Oh.
Get her! That's what I'm talking about.
Look out.
She's gone from suck to blow!
Oh, come on.
Even
come
the
on.
little stars take 4 hits to kill. Like, what
Such
the?
bull.
Way over the top.
The bull was less bull than this.
Are you seeing that? I'm sitting there just unloading on the star, and it will not die.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
The fucking stars will not go away!
They persist.
That's right, you cow. Ah,
Coming.
thank you.
Rocket launcher.
Oh my god! I wish. Oh, okay, okay. I got my big super. I'm saving it for when... I'm not sure it counts right now.
She's
Now it
still
counts.
taking damage.
Got it. Oh shit, save me, save me, save me. I'm in your face, bitch. Come on.
Please kill her.
Oh my god, you're gone.
Gotta watch out, they shoot those fucking rays, man.
A great plan.
That's what got me.
Here goes.
Ay, ay, ay! Look at all those projectiles,
The green
Jesus!
ones are the dangerous ones.
As if everything on screen right now is not dangerous. Alright, you heifer.
No! Yeah!
Yes, just barely. Yeah, she takes more damage.
She has to.
She takes more damage in 2-player.
Wait, I parried it and I took the damage?
That's what I'm talking about. And that happens, actually, quite frequently in this game. You'll do a successful parry, and it'll count, but you'll take the damage anyway. What?!
And I have to go around and I can't save you. Shit. Careful, careful, careful. I died. Yeah.
What was the last one?
Let's answer some questions here.
Yeah, I don't know what the last one was there.
Let's see. El Chupa Nerdo donated $2. Which promotion is more overrated?
This ain't over.
God damn it. Admit. NJPW or ROH? Ring of Honor.
Over.
NJPW, no question. Fucking New Japan is so goddamn overrated.
Ray Cthulhu donated $5. I sent two $2 donations. Did they go through? I didn't see you, man. You haven't been on the
ain't over.
stream here, so
Yeah, I don't know, man.
sorry. Game King 40 donated $5. Hey Razor, loved your Motorhead mythos. There was one song that I really wanted your opinion on. Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me, off the Bastards album.
Yeah, it's an interesting song. Like, Lemmy wrote some ballads. In fact, Lemmy wrote Ozzy Osbourne's most famous ballad, "Mama, I'm Coming Home." He actually wrote that. But yeah, that was one of them. That's all about child rape. I think it's a Weinstein autobiography. But no, it was like a anti-pedophilia song, basically.
Let's see.
Which is an explanation of why Lemmy is dead now.
And if I didn't say it, I can't remember. Game King 40 said that. Hellhammer Fan 18 donates $2 twice here, probably an accident. He says, last one, thoughts on Sarcophago?
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 Kick-ass band, and actually a huge influence on Norwegian black metal. The lack of Sarcophago influence in Varg's shitty music goes a long way to explaining why Burzum sounds like a bunch of faggy folk rock.
Oh, okay.
Whereas Euronymous was inspired by shit like Sarcophago, thrashier shit, and so Mayhem is heavier.
Shadow Soul 777 donated $10. Thank you very much. With news that has gone batshit crazy, how do you know where to get decent information? Infowars.com.
Oh, come on! You just have to pick and choose, man. You have to develop a bullshit detector. Because, look, people who are disinformation merchants will occasionally tell the truth. That's the secret to lying, by the way, is to say 3 true things and then throw the deception in at the end. Because people will assume that the 4th thing you said is true. Which is, I think we call that the Forbes effect. Where Forbes will tell the truth 3 times and then they'll just shit out the worst article you've ever seen in your life. So you just flat out, you have to get your news from all sources. Don't shut anything down. But you have to have that built-in bullshit detector. You just have to cultivate that.
Real Reasons donates $5. My previous donation was in last stream. Oh, sorry, man. Damn you, sir. Symphonic metal is great. Within Temptation is my favorite band. You're still awesome. Tell Rogan 2049 sucks.
Tell Rogan?
That's what he says.
Who? Seth Rogen?
Or
if I ever meet Seth Rogen, I'll tell him he sucks to his fucking face. I I don't know that I'd be worrying about Blade Runner 2049. Maybe Joe Rogan liked it.
Maybe Joe Rogan. Yeah, maybe that's it.
I don't know. Seems like everyone with fucking with an IQ that doubles as their shoe size seems to really enjoy that movie. Everyone who is not a Blade Runner fan seems to really dig it. It's like, all right, whatever.
I'm getting
Which is hilarious because they're excusing that movie for the exact same flaws they hate in the original. Oh, it's too slow. Oh, the narrative goes nowhere. Oh, what the fuck? I'll take flaws that 2049 suffers from for 500, Alex. But anyway.
A couple more here before we keep going.
I mean, fucking 2049 is it's almost 3 hours long.
Oh, yeah.
Like 2 hours.
2 hours, 40 minutes.
45 minutes.
I'm getting a couple of doubles here. I'm hoping that's just Streamlabs. Hey, Prinny donated $5. Hey, Razor, I love your stuff. I got into the Shadow just after your videos. Do you have more recommendations for specifically the Shadow pulps?
Yes! Yes, I do. I would recommend the Hydra. I really like that story. I would recommend the Black Falcon. It's a really good kind of just villain of the week story. I really dig that one. I would have to go bust out my pulps, but there's a lot of good ones. The Black Hush is fucking superb. The Living Shadow, I would recommend, like I've said this before, I would recommend you read the first 10 Shadow stories, which you can find out the chronological order on the Living Shadow wiki page. They'll just list them in order, but it's the Living Shadow, I think Eyes of the Shadow is second, The Shadow Laughs somewhere in there. You know, read those first 10 stories in order because they establish the continuity. There is a continuity to the Shadow. As it went on, they kind of printed them out of sequence, but so like Walter Gibson got really canny about making the stories more self-contained. But there is still an internal kind of chronology where you introduce new characters, those characters are brought back, villains are brought back from later, so there is a continuity, even though it's all kind of self-contained a la Next Generation.
And another double, I'm assuming it's Streamlabs fucking up. Nolan Hickey donated $2. Thoughts on the Las Vegas shooting?
You know, frankly, at this point, if the Las Vegas Police Department told me that there will be a fucking sunrise tomorrow, I think I would consult my horoscope first.
I was gonna say this too. Like, get your shit straight, and then I'll have an opinion. It's like, where is this mystery guy? Was he actually in the hallway? He was seen on a security camera in another hotel like 16 minutes after the shooting.
Yeah.
Being escorted out by people in suits. Like, what the fuck is going on there? Like, who are these people?
There's some weird shit going on. I have a feeling what's happening is the FBI jumped in, and the FBI are off the fucking chain right now. Like, because of how badly they're bridling against Trump and shit. You know, the FBI fucking wiretapping Trump's shit. And Trump actively, you know, he is actively dismantling and putting back together the FBI. So I think the FBI are in full bad behavior mode, so they're kind of throwing their weight around in the Las Vegas shooting, and that's leading to some miscommunication. And so the sheriff's department, I kind of feel for them, because you know they're getting teabagged from on high by the FBI guys.
Yeah.
You know they're having to suck hind tit on that. So they're probably getting second and third generation information, unverified shit, contrary reports. You got to feel for the guy. You look at that sheriff on TV and you could just see, man, he hasn't slept.
Yeah.
Like, he's fucking hating life right now.
He's got to be getting so much shit. And you know, even if it's the FBI fucking up, he's the one who's getting in trouble.
He's the front man. The FBI aren't the ones doing these press conferences.
Yeah.
He's the one who has to take the slings and arrows.
Let's do a couple more. Sonic R1 donated $5. Update, freeze-dried ice cream sandwich floats shockingly well in milk.
Yeah. I would also say, for the record, on the Las Vegas shooting, before I move on, I was kind of struck by the similarities between the Las Vegas shooter and Charles Whitman, the bell tower sniper from Texas in the 1960s. They used similar tactics. Like, they both had 2 fire zones. They both laid their firearms out. They both had a contingency plan for if people climbed up and got to them. Like, it's creepy. I would be shocked if the Las Vegas shooter did not look at the Charles Whitman situation and was somehow inspired by it. There's too much overlap. And I'll say too, the people saying that having guns in that crowd wouldn't have ameliorated the situation. I mean, yeah, it was at night, and you certainly don't want to be opening fire on a hotel full of innocent people. But in the Charles Whitman situation, which is the closest fucking parallel between this situation, the Texas bell tower sniper was actually forestalled by civilian gunfire.
Right.
The idiot he had 2 fire zones, as I said. One faced down into the quad of Texas University, and was it University of Austin? I think it was Texas University of Texas. But anyways, and the other one faced out onto the street. And so at some point he made the mistake of aiming out onto the street and just shooting civilians. And so the civilians caught on, and they went back to their houses, they got their rifles. There were even some professors at the university who went back to their cars and grabbed rifles from the trunks of their cars. And they started unloading on this guy, and basically they forced him to change his firing position. He was only able to focus on one side because he was taking so much flack from the other one. And that allowed the police to ascend the tower and blow the guy's fucking head off with a shotgun. So, literally, civilian gunfire is what stopped that guy, and that was the first ever school shooter. So just keep that in fucking mind the next time you run that tired-ass gun control argument.
And Sonic R1 also adds, by the ice cream float sandwich, he's intrigued yet disappointed. Also tracking down Mississippi mud flavor. How have you not had Mississippi mud?
How not? It's at every convenience store in America.
And GusBus249 donated $5 In a previous video, you made a jab at 2000 AD. Are there any stories you do like?
When did I make a jab against 2000 AD? I'm a huge 2000 AD fan. My issue is with some of the writers from 2000 AD. Some of them have turned out to be giant inflamed twat waffles, just dickheads of the highest caliber, and especially preachy left-wing variety. You know, just fuck them. But no, I like 2000 AD just fine. It's hilarious because Judge Dredd wound up taking on a life of his own. You know, he kind of became the guy that you root for instead of a parody of iron-fisted law enforcement. And the writers didn't get the memo. Basically, there's this huge chasm between what the writers think Judge Dredd is about and what the fans think Judge Dredd is about. And the writers they lose no opportunity to just tell the fans they're fucking wrong.
Let's do one more. Gizmo Hibiki donated $5. Thoughts on Death Battle as well as the controversy on both Superman vs. Goku episodes. Fanboys bitching about Superman winning twice. Look, the fucking bottom line is Goku is too mortal. You can do 1,000 bench presses, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, it does not matter.
He's been taken out by a standard guy with a laser pistol.
Yep.
And and when he's not powered up, getting hit in the head with a rock hurts him. It's been shown. Superman can fly through the earth and not feel anything.
Yeah, it just really, the controversy is more an illustration of how obsessive anime fans are than anything.
Let's get back to the grind.
Yeah.
Hey,
Grind.
here goes.
Oh, god damn it. See, I parried it and it still hit me.
Alright, come on. Come on, let's do this.
Damn it. Well, I'm done.
God
man.
damn it.
You can do it. I have faith.
Oh, fuck. I couldn't even move fast enough to get out of the way of that. Come on, you bitch. Holy fucking shit. That thing has a nasty habit of beginning right where you are.
Yeah, that's the worst.
It is so cheap.
Get him.
Goddamn right. Come on. Oh, God, that thing moves so fast.
Okay, here we go.
All right, you moon-faced retard.
Golds fire early, reds fire late.
No, they don't. They fire whatever the fuck they want to kill you.
You were right there, too.
I was. That was really cheap.
Oh, look out.
Okay. Come on, you heifer. Again, you know feminists are losing their shit over this chick turning into a cow.
Don't have a cow, man.
Alright.
No, she's going for you.
She really is.
Get her.
Two can play at that game.
I'm not sure it counts. The damage counts
She
during
just
the
absorbs so
Yeah.
much damage.
I'm not sure. Oh shit! Shit! Aw, still got me.
Well, it kind of started right on you.
Oh, we ended that phase early. Maybe mine did count.
Oh, that was bullshit.
Oh.
Thank you, sir.
We can do it. We can do it. We.
No.
Oh no! Please don't come after me. Oh no! Save me! Save me! Save me! Okay, my super's ready. Both
Good.
of ours are.
Good to go.
One at a time.
Yep.
Just in case the fucking damage doesn't stack. I'll go.
It's cheap with that shit. Oh, no! See what I mean? It just kind of goes wherever it wants to.
I'm trying to bait it.
Just.
No! Fuck.
That is so cheap.
Oh, we were right there.
Those flying saucers are dick.
Here goes.
Alright.
Damn it. Immediately. You know what?
That is so fast!
You know what?
What are you doing?
I got hit once. Right at the
Jesus
beginning.
Christ, man!
Save the
One of us can beat this!
Apparently not. First is always first.
Got him. You can tell this cow is an SJW because of the nose ring. Got that septum piercing going.
Blue
This
colored
ain't
hair.
over.
Thank you, Bronson. Thank you, whoever donated.
Needs to put on about 300 pounds.
She's already a blimp. Ha ha ha.
Alright.
Look out.
Watch it.
Coming through. I prefer Gemini to fucking Sagittarius.
Is that supposed to be Gemini?
Yeah, that's Gemini. That's what the
It's
constellation
like
was.
Gemini Man, the most amorphous, abstract idea for a Mega Man boss ever.
Yeah, aren't all the robot masters supposed to have practical uses? Like they're like construction workers, some shit.
You know what I wonder is if you know in Phantom Pain how the random soldiers you recruit are all named after Mega Man X bosses.
Wood man.
It's
bear.
all like Flaming Buffalo, homoerotic goat.
Come on, we can do this. Fire late, fire early.
That was
It might have still
so
hurt.
cheap.
It might have still.
I doubt it.
stars. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking fire.
Oh, that was the essence of cheapness.
Oh my god, that would have killed her. My little super there that's flying would have killed her. Damn it. That's not fair.
The flying saucers are, like, just so cheap. They're basically insta-death. Like, if you made it that far, they're just like, okay, we'll get you here.
Can you imagine all the quarters this would have taken?
I know. This really should be an arcade game. This is ideal.
Sell 1 million copies. Jesus, you make more money on the fucking quarters.
No shit.
Of course, I better not give them any ideas.
Get the fucking...
Aw.
I'm happy with an indie studio making a little change on the side. Nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, my fucking controller is going apeshit again.
Oh no! Avoid that. Yeah, I got you
Hey,
anyway.
went after me.
Get her, get her, get her, get her. Good shot.
Fuck.
Oh. This guy again. I'm bringing you back. Bring me back.
Yeah, well, that lasted. Those fucking heat-seeking stars.
Stars. No! After you've died a certain amount of times, it speeds you up.
I know. Alright.
We aren't even on her second phase yet. Oh, we are.
Well, it seemed like every attack was kind of directed at me.
I wish you could shoot down the fucking...
Don't forget to bait those saucers.
Bait them good.
Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. You're close, man.
Yes! Once again, the day is saved. Thanks to Mugman.
You know the sequel will be called Mugman or something.
Yeah, it should be. He's the one who's not the fuck up.
Yeah.
Cuphead's the gambler. It's specifically his fault.
It
This
really
ain't
is.
over.
It really is.
Ted Kennedy's tardy doorman donated $2. Does Razor like Wu-Tang?
No! No, I don't!
Spawn Freak donated $6. The fucking stars will not go away, said Corey.
They really will not! Those things will follow you to the grave.
Chevictus donated 100 rubles. Thank you very much. What is your daytime job, Razor, if this is not a secret?
What? Why the fuck would you give a flying fuck? No one knows Terrangel's day job. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter, folks. Hildeberg! That was her name?
Yeah. Deus Pole Volt donated 911 and asks, what's your favorite shotgun?
Your donation is an inside job. I just like, a good double barrel, like Winchester, kind of, just a good, solid, old-timey Western double barrel shotgun.
I'm going to say a Chipa Triple Crown or an M1216. Those are really cool.
Street Sweeper.
Oh, Street Sweeper. Hell yeah. Debonair Nerd donated 5 Aussie dollars. I think my question was skipped. Has the definitive version of Blade Runner been released? If not, what be your ultimate version? With or without Deckard voiceover?
Yeah, I think the ultimate version, you would literally have to hire Harrison Ford to record the voiceover again and write it over again. Let Hampton Fancher come in and rewrite the voiceover dialogue, because I don't know if you guys are aware of how they recorded the voiceover for that. They literally just had a dude...
Bilderberg.
They literally invited Harrison Ford down to the recording studio, and there was literally an old dude with a typewriter who was like a hack writer. He wasn't even the writer of the movie. who was brought in just to write the voiceover, and he was literally writing it as they recorded. He was pulling those lines out of his ass. It was the worst. If you wonder why the voiceover sucks, that's why. But I still like the tone. I like the atmosphere that it gives it.
Over.
So, like, my definitive cut of Blade Runner would be hire Harrison Ford to come back, re-record the voiceover, and then other than that, have the movie be identical to the final cut. And then, perfect version. I would not change a goddamn thing about the movie after that point.
Carsy Day donated $2. The fucking hate elves. Those pointy-eared cunts. Okay.
I don't know what that is.
Gizmo Hibiki donated $5. Thoughts on Death Battle as well as... wait, you already said that.
Yeah,
It's another double. That's weird. Rape Cures Autism donated $2. Thoughts on Frank Herbert's Dune series?
I remember reading them as a kid and enjoying them enough, but they are also super slow. Super slowly paced books. But I like the kind of world that he made and so forth. I think that's pretty cool. And it's also interesting because, it kind of brings us back to Blade Runner. Ridley Scott was originally supposed to direct Dune. That was the movie that he was working on. And here's what's interesting. I think Blade Runner 2049... I know people give Ridley Scott a lot of shit, but Ridley Scott is just hot and cold. He's not a shitty film director. He'll direct something amazing, and then he'll direct a couple shitty things, and then he'll make something really cool, and then, he's just hot and cold. So I think he would have made a much better Blade Runner sequel than Denis Villeneuve or whatever however the fuck... Poncy McFrench Pants. I think he would have made a better sequel, and here's why I think that is. Because what happened was he was originally supposed to direct Dune, and then his brother died. And both him and Tony Scott's brother, he passed away in the early 80s, and the death of his brother inspired him because of the themes in Blade Runner to make the movie. And so he was super inspired and poured all of his fucking heart and soul into Blade Runner, and that's why he calls it still his most personal movie. Here's the thing. Right before Blade Runner 2049 was being made, Tony Scott killed himself. His other brother died. I think if he had been the one to direct it, I think it would have been the masterpiece that critics are lying to all of you and saying it is right now, personally. I don't understand why you would hire some random hack to direct the sequel to a movie that was basically a tribute to Ridley Scott's brother. I think that's fucking horseshit. Clearly studio politics intervened or something. Maybe he was too busy working on The Martian. I have no idea. That's another thing. Like, he's kind of on... Ridley Scott's made a couple good movies. Alien Covenant, it's, opinions vary, but generally it's perceived to be better than Prometheus.
Well, that's not hard.
Yeah, not terribly hard, although Prometheus is beautiful.
It is beautifully made.
It's a pretty fucking mess. But and The Martian got really good reviews. Fucking got a bunch of Academy Award nominations and shit. And I think it's the best. I think it's the biggest success of Ridley Scott's career. So,
Great Cthulhu donated $10. Thank you very much, sir. My two questions were a favorite Don Rickles joke. Let Razor finish his response before you ask the next one. Okay.
My favorite joke is when I was watching his appearance on Dennis Miller Live, and it was he totally pulled this out of his ass. That's why it's so great. It's like, because Dennis Miller he just loves Don Rickles. Like, a huge inspiration for him and whatever. And so Dennis is just totally starstruck, and he's just giddy as a schoolgirl, and he can't stop laughing, and he's finally like, so how you been doing, Don Rickles? I mean, how's your career going and so forth? He just turns to the camera and he's like, well, I'm doing this piece of shit, aren't I? It's just awesome.
Actually, that's a pretty good one too. I remember his appearance on the Howard Stern show, and Howard Stern asked him, so what do you think was the lowest point of your career? And Don Rickles says, this.
Oh, Don Rickles was a god. I miss that man.
And his
he was still hilarious right till the end.
Oh, yeah.
There's footage of him 2 months before he died doing sit down, not stand up, because he would sit and tell his jokes like Bill Cosby. And God, he was fucking slaying. He was killing. He's in his 90s. He fucking murdered.
And his second question was, thoughts on the thrash band Overkill, and is there a possibility of a mythos?
Yeah, I've said this before. Overkill is just one of those thrash bands that I never got into. Everything I've heard is good, but they're just not one of the bands that I'm, like, super into. So, you know. But it's possible for a mythos.
Hardcore Bunny donated $2 Canadian. Would you give my book a blurb if I sent it to you?
If it's good...
Liberty Prime donated $5. This game sucks. Where's the microtransactions and pay-to-win levels? Screeches and EA. Rudiger Sampson donated $5.
God, how many microtransactions is Anthem gonna have?
Oh my god.
That game is gonna
This
be
ain't
one
over.
gigantic microtransaction.
And you know it
it's
is.
gonna be a macro transaction.
All those neat things that you saw in that trailer, guess what? Those are gonna come in crates.
Oh,
You fucking know it. Rudiger Sampson donated $5. I love the show. I'm clearing out some stuff and have a copy of Moonwalker on VHS and Thriller on vinyl.
Nice.
They're yours if you want them.
Oh, boners. That's too generous, though. You keep those. Those are relics.
Yeah.
From a greater time.
Dwarfish Taco donated $2. For fuck's sake, hit Y to shrink and go faster to miss the tornado. Well, screw you. We didn't have to.
Yeah, we wound up beating it, bitch.
So there. But thanks. Black Raptor 311 donated $5. Order more BattleTech from Iron Wind Metals. Getting the Wolfen Prime.
Dire Wolf Prime? Or Wolfen Prime?
Wolfen Prime.
Okay.
Giuliano. Tenchi. Black Knight.
Oh.
Lu Wei Bing. And Gunsmith and the Revenant.
And still no Mauler. What a boob. What a boob. But you got a Black Knight, Terangel. That's his mech.
Yeah, that's mine.
That's his baby.
That's my baby. My second is a Catapult. Anderson Paladin donated $2 Canadian. Hey, RazörFist, ever watch Dark City? Gas the Bikes.
I have the director's cut on Blu-ray. It's
Yes.
one of my very favorite movies.
If you guys haven't seen Dark City, watch it tonight.
Yeah, watch the director's cut.
It's amazing.
It's basically the movie Matrix ripped the fuck off, essentially.
Rudiger Sampson donates $6. Not sure if this worked the first time. It did. So I'm trying again. Love the show. He states the same thing, same offer. If this question is repeat, enjoy the money. Well, thank you. You're a generous person. And Demaster 12 donated $5. Thoughts on In Flames,
This ain't over.
Dark Tranquility, and At the Gates.
A bunch of mellow death garbage that I fucking hate. Oh, I hate all three of those bands.
How many coins do we have? Can we get stuff?
Yeah, I was just gonna suggest we go to the damn store.
The damn store.
The damn store! Now here's the microtransactions!
Yeah, this counts, right? I don't think we have any because we didn't do that stage. Yeah.
What?
Remember, we quit. And we didn't get the gold.
Oh, right. We don't have any Skrilla.
We ain't got no dosh.
Well, let's do that run and gun. Are you ready to hate life?
Alright.
Let's try it.
Like I need another reason.
I know. You've got to have goals.
It's on.
My goal is to make you kill yourself.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Whoa!
Here it comes. Oh, come on.
I thought I was you. That was my bad.
Yeah.
It's on.
I need.
I wish there were some slight... I think what would help with the constant confusion over who's who would be to slightly vary their animations up a bit.
The animations, really?
Yeah, because we have the same exact idle animation, same exact shooting animation. No!
God, I almost had it.
You're up.
I got stuck behind
Woody
fucking
Woodpecker.
Peckerhead.
Oh, come on. It would not surprise me
There
if
we
they
go.
fucking have more health on 2-player. Ow.
No, they have just as much on single player here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this stage was a bitch in single player, and its bitchiness has amplified in 2-player. All right.
Oh, shit.
Take
no.
that, Michael Dorn. Ah!
No! Okay, just save me at an opportune time. Oh. Look at this. Look at this shit.
Look at that bullshit.
Look at
Come
that.
on!
That's...
That was a parody of hard game design right there.
He took
a super and just sat there. Jesus Christ. Maybe a bit much. Yeah, that's a little more like it.
Good dodge.
All right. Give that a minute. Watch it.
Oh! And I'm dead.
Shit.
That's okay. I mean, really, something like that's a little unavoidable.
All right.
Come on. Okay, now this guy's easy.
Yeah, pretty easy.
You can do this.
It's the fucking jump that's ridiculous. What the fuck was that?
You got this.
Okay.
Alright, get on the very last one. And make
If
the
he would
jump.
fucking spawn.
There we go. Easy.
There we are. Hey, we took us 2 tries, 3 tries?
Now we just need to go buy some shit.
Yes.
That orchestra hit there. That's jazz hands. That's what that's.
It really is. It's the kind of
This
orchestra
ain't over.
hit you have to wear white gloves for.
Yeah. Cuphead and Mugman, they
This
got the right
ain't
idea.
over.
All right. We got some.
Yeah. Okay. Automatic parry.
Extra hit point. I'm going with
Please.
that. Yes.
I don't know how good those are.
Get the extra hit point.
It's less damage though.
What are you talking about?
Adds an additional hit point but lightly weakens your attack power.
Oh. Eh,
You weren't paying attention.
whatever.
This ain't over.
You have to equip it for it to work, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it anyway. I don't really give a shit. Attack power does fucking nothing in this game anyway. Interesting.
Yay. Okay, where are we going? You want to do?
Well, yeah, we've been streaming for quite a while. It might be time to just wrap it up.
Yeah. Let's see where we're. There's King Dice. Oh.
What the fuck was that for?
Oh.
Huh?
Okay. Thanks.
He just gave us some shit?
That's fine.
I see. We have to go to the casino.
Right.
I I think this is where we're gonna wrap it up, folks.
Yeah, I mean, we can pick this up again later. We'll end it here and answer some questions. Let's see. Mega7A donated $2. The only way Mugman will get his own game would be in the vein of Luigi's Mansion.
Only if Nintendo were developing it.
You think maybe they could make a Mugman game, but like
3D?
3D, like a little not a platformer, but a different genre.
That would remove the charm. You gotta have that beautiful 2D old-timey animation. You just have to.
Hey Prinny donated $2. Let's see. Will you be making another Shadow Radio recreation?
You should tune in on Halloween.
That's all we'll say on that.
Yep.
El Chupanerdo donated $2. Favorite assault rifle?
I don't really like assault rifles.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't like them. So fuck it. I like, old-timey military rifles, but not assault rifles.
Yeah. And a Thompson doesn't qualify because it's technically a submachine gun, not an assault rifle.
Yeah, Tommy gun's more of a SMG.
Sorry about that, but I can't even think of one. Gizmo Hibiki donated $2. Would a Telltale game of the Shadow be successful?
A Telltale Shadow game? No, because Telltale games are kind of those things you add on to an established video game franchise. Like, you would have to make the Shadow game like the one that we proposed in our, pitch a Shadow game stream. You'd really have to make that game first and then do a Telltale game to capitalize on it.
Rudiger Sampson donated $2 to Streamlabs. Have you read the French comics, The Book of Chaos or Bramble?
No, I haven't read either of those.
Dub Skidoo donated $2. How far along is Shadow Episode 2? Super stoked.
He's asking because he's in it. I couldn't tell you. The guy said he would have it done sometime within the week. So.
Foster Davies Smith donated $2. Oh, sorry. $5.
But he said that before, for the record. So.
Oh, okay. $5 Canadian. Razor, you get to punch one person as hard as you like and with no repercussions. Who, where, and how hard?
I prefer dressing down someone verbally and making them forsake themselves, their family, and their god through mental torture rather than a simple physical assault. Fuck punching people. I'd much rather dress them down verbally. So I would not avail myself of the offer. I would not.
Metalhead Martyr donated $10. Thank you very much, sir. What would you recommend for someone buying their first firearm? Stay metal, dudes.
I would recommend that you go down to a shooting range first. I'd recommend you go down to a shooting range and tell them what you're looking for. Because you can rent what a lot of people don't know, especially gun control people. They tend to forget this. Even in heavy gun control areas, you can go down to a shooting range and you can just ask them, hey, I'd like a revolver. And I'd like it kind of in this size. And I'd like it maybe in this caliber if you have an idea of what caliber you'd like the ammunition to be in. Or I'd like an automatic, but I'd like it in this size. I'd like it, to look like this, whatever. And the guy behind the counter is going to be able to help you. Now, the trick with that is a lot of gun ranges are only going to have newer stuff. So you might, do a little research on the side too. But the thing that would be what I would recommend, if you have... Because what that's going to give you, if nothing else, is a good jumping off point. Like if you... Holy shit! See, this is what happens when we talk about guns. When, you'll at least have a good jumping off point. Like if he gives you a good, modern automatic or something, you can look back... you can look online or look on YouTube for automatics that are similar, that are older and maybe all metal instead of polymer or something. Or, just, it's all about your personal taste, and that's why I recommend going to a shooting range, because you get to actually get your hands on it. You get to actually feel how it feels in your hand. You get to feel the recoil, whether or not it's bad, if it's good, whatever. And, that'll give you at least something to base your ultimate decision on.
Sound advice. Ain't is a word. Donated $5. I got it right this time. What is your opinion of the Beatles? I have a hipster fuck friend who hates metal and thinks they are the greatest thing to walk the earth.
Yeah. Beatles are to hipsters what overly processed snack cakes are to Jim Sterling. They gobble them up by the dozen. I don't know what it is about the Beatles specifically, because there were bands that came before the Beatles that did similar things. There were bands that came after the Beatles that did the Beatles shtick better than them. The Zombies. Oh, sorry. Have to clear that the fuck out. Why the fuck do the Beatles exist when the Zombies exist? They're 1,000 times better. Also, there are 666 people watching. That's amazing. Sorry, I had to make note of that. So I don't fucking get it. I've never gotten that whole thing. The Beatles just never appealed to me. Bands covering Beatles songs can be pretty good, but the Beatles, and especially John Lennon's solo, is a bunch of granola chomping hipster faggery. Fuck that nonsense.
Hellhammer fan donated another $5. Thank you very much, sir. Been very, very generous tonight. I have a first press Venom black metal from Italy. Best thing about it, it has bloodlust
You're
on it.
goddamn right. That's the best fucking Venom song. I love that fucking tune.
Dwarf.
Well, that and Don't Burn the Witch. Dwarvish Taco. Razor, you ever played Dex? Yes, I have. Thoughts? It's fucking amazing. I love it.
We have to stream that one.
We really do. It's a great game. Southie98, hey Razor, who do you like in the World Series? Shit. Hold on. I'm going to go to MLB.com right now and find out who's in the World Series. Dodgers. Okay. Oh, so it's the Stros. No, wait. Hold on. No, yeah. It's the Houston Astros and the LA Dodgers. How did that happen? It's National League versus National League? In the fuck? What the fuck?
I don't know baseball.
How does that work in the World Series?
Wait, that's not baseball. Where's all the ice?
Did the Stros change to the American League or something? Am I crazy? Am I this out of the loop, or is it the National League versus the National League this year? Dodgers have been okay this year. I'm going with the Stros. Because the Dodgers have been up and down. I mean, they're on a little bit of a tear, but they have not been consistent. Like, the Diamondbacks beat the Dodgers most of the times they played all year, and the Diamondbacks were not good. They were not good at all. The Dodgers ultimately beat them in the NLDS, and the fucking Diamondbacks deserve to lose for reasons that I've explained on previous live streams, but I'm going with the Astros. And MLB has a way of finishing out narratives. I'm not saying it's fixed, but I'm hinting at it extremely loudly. So, like, if there's some great tragedy in a place, it's funny how that team tends to win. Houston Astros just had the big hurricane. I don't know. Just a gut feeling that I have personally. Plus, I just think they're a better team than the Dodgers.
Also, it looks like you skipped one. Metalhead Martyr donated $5.
No, that was the one after. What do you think of the Warhammer franchise? I think it's a bunch of plagiarized garbage.
Oh, goodness.
It is! They stole from everything.
I'm not defending them.
It's fun, though. I mean, I'm not bashing it for not being a fun game. It is fun. Richard Slammer, hey Razor and Taryn, did either of you see the trailer for the New Mutants movie? It was supposed to be an adaptation of the Demon Bear storyline, but damn! Plus, fuck you, NeoGaf, die. I don't think you have to wish death on NeoGaf. I think that's been accomplished, my friend.
Rudiger Sampson donated $2 to Streamlabs.
I didn't get to answer.
Oh, you didn't answer? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I did not see the New Mutants trailer, did you?
No, I did not.
I have officially tuned out on Marvel movies. I no longer watch the trailers. I am to that point.
I thought New Mutants was supposed to be a new series.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to be a TV show, too. That was the last thing
it?
I heard. Sorry, ask the...
Rudiger Sampson donated $2 through Streamlabs. Been reading through the Elric books, and I'm loving Weird of the White Wolf.
Yeah.
What's your favorite book outside of Fortress of the Pearl?
My favorite book outside of Fortress of the Pearl would probably be Stormbringer. Stormbringer is widely regarded as the best, and that's because it is. It's really, 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 really good. Some of the other ones have their moments, but Stormbringer is the best all-around narrative, and it is bleak. Oh my god. Just when you think shit can't get any worse, it gets 1,000 times worse. D20 ASMR donates $2, just popping in to throw shekels at you. Thanks, bro. Walrus Aurelius, how long until we get another Mech Warrior stream? Also, think Abe winning Japan means anything significant for them? There will be another Mech Warrior stream. I don't know what it'll be. We might do Mech Warrior Living Legends, or we might even do I've thought about, I still have that group on Steam that I haven't done anything with. It'd be cool to have a big Rageaholic event where you guys get to play with me and we do Mech Warrior Online, because it's a free game, is what I figure. Mech Warrior Online's free to play, so it seems like a good choice, even though I'm not a big fan of Mech Warrior Online. It's still fun, and it's still Mech Warrior, and, you know, it's free, so all you guys could play with me. Let me know in the comments section if you'd like that to happen. Does Abe winning Japan mean anything significant for them? Japan is objectively experiencing a pretty radical swing to the right now. You can see that on the ground. I have a number of friends in Japan who have said basically the same thing. There's a really good YouTube channel from a chick, Random Yoko, who talks about, she's a Trump supporter from Japan, and she does English videos and Japanese videos, and her kind of play-by-play on what's going on the ground in Japan is a really good representation of what's actually happening over there. So, Deus Pole Vault donates $14.88. I hate the Beatles. Stones is better 100%. Where I live, this is a dangerous opinion. Oh god, let me guess, Portland?
Jake Cote, donated $10 to Streamlabs. Had the day off and almost missed the stream. It was cool to see you on Louder with Crowder.
Thank you.
Good luck on your debate over the Drunken Peasants podcast.
Yep.
God fucking speed.
Should be fun. I mean, I don't know that much about Secular Talk. He seems like a respectful dude. I think it's just going to be a fun debate. I think the fact that we don't know each other and it's not really personal is probably going to make it a little bit more of like an actual debate of ideas, hopefully. So, should be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Scarfy donated $2 to Streamlabs. Thoughts on the giant robot battle between Japan and the U.S.?
I thought the video of it was kind of crap. The live stream of it was kind of crap, but it was pretty cool that America won. I really thought Japan had the more advanced bot and they were going to win, but they got their shit pushed in.
Wasn't that supposed to be a Kuritas or whatever the fuck it was called?
Yeah. It was a great big, They heavily engineered, had more armaments and shit, but the American bot just massacred them.
And made in America.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Black Raptor, I'll get the Muller and Blackjack in time. You better, motherfucker. Deus Polvault says, yes, Portland, craft beer socialists. Is that it?
That looks to be it.
All right, folks. I want to thank you all for joining us and watching us be terrible at a really hard game. You guys are fucking glorious. For Terran Gal, I am RazörFist God. Fucking speed.